Alright, we're going up against Slaanesh, so you know we gotta make this fast, baby. And look at him go. Beautiful spawns. Love them, but not in this matchup. What do we bring? Plenty of Iron Guts. Plenty of those lovely, lovely little Noblar Trappers. Iron Lead Belchers, and a Beast Slaughtermaster with just Flock of Doom, because that's all I'm gonna need. That's all I'll need. Slaanesh matchup is always rough against Ogres, even though they have the spears. And still, even with the spears, they're going to have a tough time. Acquiescence, Favens of Slaanesh, all that good stuff. My opponent really went wide, and that's really concerning. At least, it made me shit my pants right at the beginning, because I don't think I could really reach that far. Noblar Scrap Launcher, on the other hand, is a great tool to deal with a lot of these spear blobs. And also the Elite Infantry Chosen that I thought he'd bring. Chosen would have been my biggest problem. Chosen with spears behind him. And there goes Scrap Launcher scrapping. Took out almost 2,000 in just one volley. Gonna make that motherfucker think twice before stepping on my ogre toes. Yeah, turns out Slaanesh got knocked off their high pedestal. Now they're down with the rest of them. It can be rough. It can be rough. Ooh, Seekers took a volley, but still, they're large, and they're in charge. Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping, too. My opponent's getting real close. There he goes. The Trappers took a slap. Jeez, cut them in half. Don't worry, we got plenty of Trappers, and we got plenty of Saber Tusks to deal with the rest of this nonsense. And I'm surprised. I thought his Exalted Herald, or his Herald, was on a mount. I didn't know she was on foot. I would have had these Iron Guts beating the shit out of her by now. Jeez. And the spawns, in my opinion, are a really strange choice. I mean, I get it. The -5 melee attack that they produce from their musk is pretty solid, but Noblar Trappers are going to melt those things. Here we go, getting a little too anxious with my Slaughtermaster. He got hit pretty hard by something. And then the charge just, oof, those Seekers. But he'll be fine. Because we got Lead Belchers unloading into those Seekers. And Iron Guts come in to provide support. He can chase them all he wants. They're going to get slapped. Rightly so. That funnel is not where those Seekers, where none of those Slaanesh units want to be. That's perfect. Just raining down fire from the Scrap Launcher. Dual weapon Ogre Bulls coming in to provide solid support. And I brought those other Ogre Bulls on the side by accident. So thank goodness I fixed that, because they would have gotten mauled by those devoted Slaanesh Marauders. And yeah, it's just me trying to buy time until, man, that Scrap Launcher did so much damage. It did a good chunk to my Noblars, but as long as I got the rest of those boys. Seekers are a problem, but they're not going to get very far against all these units. They're already cut in half. Yeah, I mean, if this was my opponent's initial push, I think it's going to be pretty slow from here on out. And here it comes. The overcasted Flock of Doom. Solid damage. Doesn't look like a lot, but over time it's going to be a lot. Especially when you cast it again. Well, when I cast it again. Lead Belcher's piling in that damage. More Ogre Bulls coming in. And just buying time until we can wear my opponent down. Slowing him down with the army ability for 20 seconds. Good old Dismember. And those Saber Tusks are going to eat those Hellstriders alive. And my poor Noblars. My poor Noblars. Getting their shit rocked. But they'll come back. They always come back. They're good little boys and girls. Good little Noblars with their pots and pans. Looks like his Devoted Marauders got a little too too anxious. Oh, man. Yep. Nope. Not getting in there, Chief. 320 little Noblars are going to stop you with their pots and pans, their forks and knives thrown at you. These Saber Tusks, although aren't really, I don't think they're really getting much done, but they are sending him back. As long as my opponent can't get his devastating flanker, I should be fine. And it's difficult. Oh, God. We destroyed him in the middle. All that's left are these spawns. I mean, he did a number on me too, but these are just Ogre Bulls. I think there's some Iron Guts in here, maybe. See? But the fact that they're mostly Ogre Bulls and Lead Belchers, along with my Lord, yeah. Whap! Oh, Scrap Launcher's so good. Like, it's... And this is what I feel like a lot of melee factions are feeling. Just soul melee factions, like the Chaos factions. Where you don't have the range units to properly deal with a lot of this. Honestly, he should have brought Furies to deal with a lot of this. I think some Slaanesh Furies... Gosh! Yeah, those Noblar Trappers destroyed those Boar Boys. Those poor horsemen. Yeah, I think some... but to be fair, my opponent thought I was probably going to go mass Ogre Bulls. That explains the wide array. And it is a popular build, just nothing but Ogre Bulls trying to outflank and everything. Just capture objectives early. I like the 4 Iron Guts approach with Noblar Trappers in the front. Just eating away any damage, slowing down any fast units. And yeah, against Slaanesh, ranged options are the way to go. Most Chaos, against most Chaos factions, range is one big weakness they can't really handle. And that's been my biggest complaint, because, man, it's so difficult. So difficult to deal with range factions. Even just the one Lead Belcher and the Scrap Launcher is damn near possible. Yes, you have Furies, but Furies crumble so fast. And with my artillery having the range it does, and being right next to a spawn point, what? He jumps on my Furies and I immediately answer with Saber Tusk or Ogre Bulls to charge him, and then they immediately crumble? Yeah, it's not a good time. Yeah, I feel bad, because I've done this matchup before. I've been playing a lot of Chaos. It's just, yeah, it's just to feel bad. And my opponent taps out because I made him feel way too bad. I don't blame him. Alright, let's see how this goes down. 1455, damn near paid for himself. Probably did. Iron Guts, though, some paid, some didn't. Ogre Bulls, not so much. Noblars, did alright. Brought a lot of this nonsense just in case Soul Grinder showed up or anything else. Scrap Launcher didn't even pay for itself, yet seemed pretty effective. Saber Tusk, I summoned both of them, I think, twice, so I don't think they even paid for itself. Nothing really paid for itself, except for that Noblar Scrapper. So, yeah. And then just the 3 spawns. I don't get it. Definitely needed more Chaos Warriors in this list. Soul Grinder and some Fury should have been fine. Definitely. Other than that, it looks pretty solid to deal with my nonsense. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Please like, sub. Follow me on Facebook here. And if Twitter's still around, follow me on there too. Alright, folks, with all that said, y'all have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.